Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two new stories. Firstly, Somalia is threatening to relocate the African Union headquarters from Ethiopia to start a campaign for the relocation of African headquarters from Addis Ababa. Secondly, Hassan Sheikh, the president of Somalia, talked about Ethiopian role in the fight against Al-Shabaab. He said Ethiopia had no role, especially in recent operations, in the last 2 years. Big claim. Secondly, TPLF and Tigray interim government issued statements in the last 24 hours about Pretoria deal. Third anniversary of Pretoria deal is being observed. What did TPLF and Tigray interim government say about Pretoria? The two accused each other and they criticized the federal government. Let's start from Somalia, where Hassan Sheikh, the president of Somalia, uh, threatened that Somalia would launch a campaign for the relocation of African Union headquarters from Addis Ababa. He said that Ethiopia is violating Somalia's sovereignty and territorial integrity if it does not withdraw from the MOU with Somaliland. It would mean that Ethiopia does not respect Somalia's sovereignty. And African Union was founded on the principle of respect for each other's sovereignty and territorial integrity. If the country where Afghan headquarters is located does not believe in respecting other countries' sovereignty, then this headquarters must be shifted to another country. He said that he would launch a campaign in alliance with other countries for the relocation of Afghan headquarters from Addis Ababa to some other country, maybe to Egypt. Secondly, he talked about Ethiopian role in the fight against Al-Shabaab. Ethiopia says, by the way, that had there been no Ethiopian military by now, Al-Shabaab would have been in control of Mogadishu. Somalia's government would have collapsed. But Hassan Sheikh painted another picture in his talk. He said that in the last 2 years, military operations against Al-Shabaab, Ethiopia did not fire a single shell. Ethiopian troops in Somalia, they did not fire a single bullet. So he claimed that all the operations were launched by non-Ethiopian forces. It is why it's a lie that Ethiopia saved Somalia's government from collapse by fighting against Al-Shabaab. Bruno, I think Ethiopia should officially respond to Hassan Sheikh's claims. Did its troops in the last 2 years participate in any operations against Al-Shabaab? Is Hassan Sheikh speaking the truth? Though we are aware of attacks on Ethiopian troops by Al-Shabaab in the last 2 years. One was carried out a few days ago. I did a video on that. Ethiopian soldiers were killed. Sons were killed in the last 2 years in Somalia. Either they were conducting offensive or defensive operations. Hassan Sheikh obviously is exaggerating facts. He's just playing down the Ethiopian contribution to peacekeeping in Somalia. Before Ethiopia signed MOU with Somaliland, Somalia's government was of the view that Ethiopian troops were playing a key role in strengthening Somalia's defense capabilities. After the MOU, everything changed. It's a purely political narrative which has been taken by Hassan Sheikh government against Ethiopian government. Can Somalia launch an effective campaign for the relocation of Afghan headquarters from Addis Ababa? Somalia can give it a try, but it would be difficult to form a broad African countries alliance for the relocation of Afghan headquarters from Addis Ababa. I think Ethiopia is not withdrawing from the with Somaliland. That is why Somalia is definitely considering other options to put more pressure, diplomatic pressure upon Ethiopian. Secondly, viewers, TPLF, Tigray, People Vision Fund, the Bratzian, Mikhail Group, and Tigray interim government led by Gita Achorada issued separate statements in the last 24 hours about Pretoria deal. Pretoria peace deal was signed 2 years ago in Pretoria, South Africa. The deal put an end to 2 year long deadly war in northern Ethiopia. Basic services resumed in Tigray, but the deal could not be fully implemented, or deal was not clear. Some of its clauses were not clear. It was not clear about the status of territories disputed between Tigray and Amhara, Tigray, etc. TPLF in its statement criticized Tigray interim government and federal government, saying that 2 years have passed, Tigrayans still suffering, IDPs who return to Salem, Tiraya, even they are under threats there after return to, so they are considering leaving their homes. IDPs from Western Tigray still in Tigray, refugees in Sudan could not return as well. Tigray's territories could not come under Tigray administrative control. TPLF accused Tigray interim government of working against Tigray's interests. It accused the federal government, Eritrean government of violating Pretoria deal. It urged international community to force Ethiopian government to implement Pretoria deal, but it says in its statement that it is committed to Pretoria. It is not considering violation of Pretoria. It is committed. It wants peace. It does not want war. It backs Pretoria deal because Gitacho group has been accusing the Bratzian group of violating Pretoria and making preparation for a war. The Bratzian group says, no, it is not making preparation for a war. It only wants implementation of Pretoria. Gitacho, the Tigray interim government, also issued a statement. It appreciated Pretoria, saying Pretoria ended war, and after Pretoria, basic services resumed in Tigray, educational activities resumed. But a lot needs to be done, like the return of IDB, return of territories of Tigray. He criticized the Gitacho government criticized TPLF leadership. The statement says that the divisions of TPLF were exploited by others, and that is why Pretoria could not be implemented. That is why unity is needed, and Tigray interim government will continue its work for the full implementation of Pretoria deal. Tigray government says that it is the outcome of Pretoria. It cannot be dismantled. Dismantling of Tigray government means dismantling of Pretoria deal. Pierre Bratzian says it does not want to dismantle Tigray interim government. It only wants to change TPLF representatives in Tigray interim government. You know, the two met. The Bratzian and Getachew met mediated by Tigray's Orthodox Church elders. Military mediating, basically. Talks ongoing, some long discussions ongoing reportedly. Hopefully, the matter will be solved. Let's hope that the political conflict within the PLF ranks is solved peacefully. Thank you for watching.